Khozh Ahmed Tashtamirovich Noukhayev. Russian. Cyrillic capital letter H, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter E, Cyrillic capital letter E, Cyrillic small letter H, Cyrillic small letter EM, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter T, Cyrillic capital letter T, Cyrillic small letter E, Cyrillic small letter SH, Cyrillic small letter T, Cyrillic small letter E, Cyrillic small letter EM, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter ER, Cyrillic small letter O, Cyrillic small letter V, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter J, Cyrillic capital letter EN, Cyrillic small letter U, Cyrillic small letter H, Cyrillic small letter E, Cyrillic small letter I, Cyrillic small letter V, born November 11, 1954, also spelled Khozh Ahmed Noukhayev. Khozh Ahmed Noukhayev, Noukhayev or Noukhayev, was a leader of the Chechen mafia known as Obshchina and a prominent figure in Chechen politics. He was born in Central Asian exile into the Yalkoy clan from the Geldagan village in Shalinsky district of the Chechen Republic. Early life. He arrived in Moscow in 1974 and matriculated into Moscow State University, Faculty of Law, along with Syndicate Muslimov, later vice president of Chechnya under Zelimkhan Yenderbayev. He organized an underground committee for the liberation of Chechnya called Obshchina. The committee studied books by Abdurrahman Avtarkhanov, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and Andrei Sakharov. According to Noukhayev, Abdul Muslimov was responsible for politics and information while he took care of financial matters and weapons. In 1980, Noukhayev was sentenced to 8 years for banditry, which he claimed were actually for political reasons. During this time he acquired the nickname Kasa and was considered a boss of the Chechen mafia along with Nikolai Suleimanov. By 1987, Chechen criminals had developed into a well-organized community under Noukhayev and Suleimanov. The group tried to force the most influential Russian mafia gangs, the Lyubertsy, Salantsevo, and Balashika, out of Moscow, which allowed the Chechens to occupy the dominant position for some time. Activities during the Second Chechen War. Soon after the start of the Second Chechen War, Noukhayev left for Baku, Azerbaijan, and financed the underground Chechen newspapers Ikyria and Mekhal. In 1999 he made a public statement calling for an international commission to bring peace to Chechnya, saying Russia will never gain its objectives by military means because the Chechen people's will for self-determination is such that guerrilla warfare will continue for years. Noukhayev said the first step in the peace process should be establishment of an international commission headed by such respected world figures as former President Jimmy Carter or former UN Secretary-General Boutros Boutros-Ghali to oversee the freeing of illegally detained persons on both sides. It is believed by some that he also helped finance the militant groups of Ruslan Gelayev and Aslambek Abdulkachev. In 2001, Noukhayev first proposed the controversial idea, among both his allies and enemies, of splitting Chechnya into a northern Russian half and a southern de facto, but not de jure Icarian half. That same year Noukhayev founded the inter-TEIP movement Nakhchilat Islam, and politician Alexander Dugin was also working with him during this time. Book by Paul Klebnikov. Noukhayev was the subject of a book entitled Conversation with a Barbarian, Interviews with a Chechen Field Commander on Banditry and Islam by the late American-Russian journalist Paul Klebnikov. The book is based on interviews with Noukhayev conducted by Klebnikov in Baku, Azerbaijan. In it, Noukhayev discusses his past, including his involvement in criminal activities in Moscow and creating Caucasian Common Market. He also argues for the superiority of the Chechen and Islamic clan tribal-based social system, while Klebnikov argues for an opposite position. After Klebnikov's murder in Moscow in 2004, it was alleged that Noukhayev had ordered a killing in retaliation for his negative portrayal in this book. Several Chechens were charged with carrying out the killing on Noukhayev's orders, but all were subsequently acquitted at trial. Political activities in Russia. After April 2001, he became actively involved in work of Eurasia Party led by Russian nationalist Alexander Dugin, despite being officially wanted by police. On June 28, 2001, he appeared on the Dugin Party's press conference in Moscow to propose that Chechnya be divided into North Chechnya, the plains region within the frame of the Russian Federation, and South Chechnya, the mountain region largely independent from Russia, but still closely bonded to Russia and fiercely hostile to Wahhabism, that is Islamic fundamentalism. Possible death in the mountains of Dagestan. Khozh Ahmed Noukhayev stayed in Azerbaijan for an extended period of time. It is from there that he edited the internet site named after him, Noukhayev.com. Since spring 2004, no new information has come through from him. According to some sources, Noukhayev secretly arrived in Chechnya in late 2003. He supposedly convinced Ruslan Gelayev to cross Dagestan to Georgia and was with a group of Gelayev's fighters when they were surrounded in the mountains during the winter of 2004. Some of Gelayev's men were killed, some taken captive, and on February 28 Gelayev himself was killed. Several sources consider that Noukhayev was killed alongside the fighters, although another version maintains that he was released. In support of the first version is the circumstantial evidence that neither Akira or Makkel newspapers are being issued. There are no new book brochures by Noukhayev about Russian-Chechen and international relations, or promoting his opinion on the future of Chechnya. These book brochures were brought from Azerbaijan and can sometimes still be found in the markets of Grozny and Nazran. See also Chechen Mafia, Russian Mafia. Notes. External links. Materials about Noukhayev, Russian, from database Enticompromat.ru by Pribilovsky. Interview with Noukhayev. Scene taken from The Making of a New Empire by Khozh.